Hi, guys. Welcome to this week's Internet Business School surgery session, where my aim today is to show you how to build some type of web page or sales page, opt-in page, whatever it is, using a combination of AI and HTML code. Now, who could you give me who could give me an idea? Have you anybody used like HTML code to build anything before? Okay, let me just give you an idea of what it looks like first, because I absolutely used to hate it. So HTML code looks like this. Can everyone see my screen okay, guys? Can everyone see that looks, can everyone see what looks like the matrix numbers inside this black box here? Yeah, see this? This stuff that you look at and you think, oh my days, what is this? Oh, you're cheating, Michael. You're a certified web developer. All right, but don't ask me about code. Cool. So, has anybody stumbled across this sort of stuff before and immediately backed off and thought, don't show me that. I've got no idea what that is. I'm scared. I'm worried about touching it. I'm worried about if I change anything on here, it's going to ruin it. So you just steer clear, back off, don't touch it. Yeah, has anybody else experienced that, or is it just me? Is it just me, or is anyone going to tell me that they've experienced that as well? In which case, or am I just talking into the ether? Come on, guys, give me some feedback. I know it's a slightly day. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, good stuff. So, what we've discovered, however, thank you to the use of good AI, is that you can now create your pages using AI, separate the sections that it creates, and then use a combination of the HTML code that it creates for you and hand-built sections as well. Okay, so for example, what we're going to be building today is something that will end up looking like this, where you've got some sections which are code generated from HTML AI, sections that you've built yourself, and then more code as well. And what you'll see is you can be as when I've done this before, there'll be certain sections I don't like, so I'll just change them and just do it by hand and create a new section in. So like we've done in the past, guys, when you're building a page, you can just drag elements and sections in here, and then you can just build whatever. You might want to chuck a heading in here, for example. So you do whatever you want, but then you've also got the pre-built code sections in there as well that we're going to show you how to do. Okay, so a few reasons why you might want to use code and HTML, because the speed at which it can do it. Sometimes you might want to use it to just use AI to generate you a design using HTML and then just replicate yourself manually. I've done that personally sometimes. Or you might just like everything that it creates. In that case, it's just a copy and paste job. So it can take a lot of time off the design of doing this all yourself. All right. Okay, right. Now then, I'm going to reduce the chat down first. Let's come out of here and let's start from scratch for you. All right. So what we're going to be doing today for this project is a page for our surgery sessions. Okay, I thought it might make sense to do that. So to start with, I'm going to jump into Claude, which is my chosen AI. Okay, so I have just entered in to start with. You can do this on any AI platform, paid or free. Depending on how much information you give it and work with it will depend on how much information you get back. But I've done this before really, really quickly using just a free Gemini account. But now my preference is Claude. Okay. Let me just bring that chat back up again, because I just want to be able to make sure I see you in case you guys want to send me a message. So guys, as always, any questions, just chuck straight in the chat and I will come to them. So as you can see, I've started a new chat and all I've asked is I need to build an opt-in page for a new Internet Business School weekly surgery session. It takes place every Monday, every Wednesday, la da da da. Can you help? Yes, you can, la da da da. It's giving me all the information. Now it's just asking me for a few answers to these questions. So bear with me whilst I answer these. So first question, who specifically is this for? And is you guys anyone Kevin, this one is £15 a month, I think, or £18 including VAT is what I pay for this one. Anyone with or looking to start a business and needs to improve their basics of marketing. Two, what's the single biggest frustration for the audience right now? Uh, Paying outsourcers, maybe, excuse my spelling, to do and build simple tasks such as automations, workflows, and sales pages, etc. Three, what does someone walk away with after attending each week? New skills to implement straight away. Chatbot building, sales page building, social media automations, etc. Who's running it? Oh, was it who's running it is number four? Yep, who's running it is number four. So here I'm going to cheat a little bit and I am going to give them our web address. It is run by our team. Oh, terrible typing there. Now, I appreciate your patience with me doing this. I've tried to shave off as much time as the little typing and stuff, so please bear with me. What happens after they opt in? They get immediate access to the Zoom events each week. And number six, any existing sessions can be found here and on Trustpilot, but I don't have the link to hand. Right, let's see if that's enough information to go off. Right, let's see what's that saying. So now AI is basically formulating everything it needs to give me the sales page. Okay. Right. La da da da. So it's got the opt-in page. Give me some details. Who's using AI at the moment for tasks like this for content creation? Just out of interest, whilst this is working away in the background. Good, 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 good. Nice, nice, nice. I think good, good. I mean, even if you're not an AI whiz, just engaging with it and just getting used to and familiarizing with it is really, really helpful. Right. Okay. Now we can see now it has created me a sales page. Now you can now go through, read it all in depth, get all the details, give it more information, feed into it as much as you want to do, check that you're happy with everything. I'm not going to do that just to save you guys some time from going back and forward, but you get the gist of now you've got this. Now, if you want to go and build a sales page manually, this is the part where you'll start copy and pasting text over into the pre-built sections or blocks in the sales page. Okay. Or you can now say, please create me the full sales page design. I would like it to be in black and orange with white text. Let's see what that does. Oh well, white tea, close enough. Let's see what that does. Now then, with a bit of luck, this will now create me a full-on sales page ready to rock and roll for me to check out first time round. Or it will not understand my message and give me nothing. So let's hope for the first and we'll see what happens. Right. Okay, I thought there was a question there. I was thinking of changing from ChatGPT Plus to Claude Pro, but apparently people have been saying it's going a bit downhill and hallucinating. How have you found that? Aaron, to be honest with you, I haven't, but then I've not used both side by side. I was using Gemini and then now I've started using Claude Pro. So I haven't really seen the disparity that you may be referring to. Are all the skills built in or have to be added? Are all the skills built in? Kevin, just explain that a bit more, bud. Are all the skills built in or have to be added? Give me a bit more information, Kevin. I'll answer. So, okay, right. So now you can see it has built me this page. As always, guys, Marie, you joined late. The replays are always put on our YouTube channel, which I'll drop at the end, okay? So you can catch up. So it's built me this page. I can have a quick look. I know I'm not going to like the fact that that's grey text, so I'm going to ask it to redo it in white. Oh, it's still doing, still building. But all in all, you get the gist of what it's doing, okay? It's building me a full page, all formatted out nice and thoroughly. Okay. Has anybody done this before, just out of interest? Has anybody used AI to flesh out a whole sales page and copy it across? Just it says front end design skill above the chat output window. Okay, give me 2 seconds, Kevin. Okay. Okay, right, here we go. So now it has created me the sales page. Okay. Now we want to now get this across to our sales page designer. That's what I'm trying to get to. But before I do that, to make our life easy, we want to, well, in fact, let me show you. Okay, so first off, you can now ask, can you now give me the HTML code for me to use in my page builder? Boom. Now, this is the part where we do a fair bit of copy and pasting. So I just want to show you first off what this is going to look like. Okay, so let it build this out for me. Thanks again for your patience in waiting in the background whilst it thinks. In fact, whilst it's doing that and thinking, I'm going to come over here and we are going to just add another page on this one. Right, let's add a step. Okay, HTML, April, what's it, 15th? Call it that. Great step. So, probably should have shown what we're doing here. So, if you're using our Ultimate Business System, okay, to do this, you obviously want to go funnels, sites, or if you're doing it in, sites, then funnels or websites, whatever you're going to do it in. I'm just going to do a funnel page. So, we're going to create from blank. And then the block you want to add is a code block. Okay. So we're going to get rid of the AI function. I just want a element, insert element. We're going to go column, add, and we're going to search for code. All right. Now, if we go back over to our lovely, oh, still thinking about it. Give it a minute. Now, what this is going to do to start with is give me some HTML code that covers that whole design. All right. So, but what I'm going to do first is copy and paste that so you can see what it looks like in one go. And then we're going to come back in here and I'm going to ask AI to divide this up into sections for me. All right. So I can have easier access to changing things I want. Okay. Can you give it to me in here? So I don't want to go over to there. So I'm lazy. Where's my chat? Let me bring it back up. Chat, come back. Okay, let me just have a quick look at the questions whilst we're doing here. Yes, but no code, just for the web guy to follow. Well, Carol, this could get rid of the web guy. Just what was produced. A landing page, good stuff. Am I waiting to build a simple website? I'm waiting to build a simple website, but with a lot of images. All the Claude builds I have seen are text heavy. Can you build a website with lots of images? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Let me see. You can just ask it to add more in, to be honest with you. So, for example, okay, let me just get this in here. Web remedy. Yes, it will be, Raj. I will show you. Okay, right. Now, so what I've done is created me the whole, as you can see, the whole HTML copy here. So what I'm going to do is copy, bring it across. So if you're happy with everything, you can just go like this. But what I don't like about doing it this way is that integrating little things like opt-in forms and things like that can become more complicated. So what I like to do is keep things simple. So if anything does go amiss, I'm able to manually go in and change the things I want to change. So let's save that. And with a bit of luck, when I click this button, it's going to give us a nice preview of what this page looks like at the moment. So here we go. In a business school, la da 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 da, and oh, it's not loaded. I brought it over too soon. I've jumped in too soon. Let's go back. Yeah, it was still thinking. So look, it'll even tell you if there are elements in here you need to change yourself. Okay. Now, what I want to do is just show you this first so you can see it all in one go. Move that down. Ba 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 bam. Get rid of that again. Put in the new one. A lot of code. Get rid of this. Okay. Save. So now when we save and we go back to this page again, we should see everything in here. Now, what you'll find is these sections here, see these white sections, we're going to change that in a second. But you see it's all formatted nicely. And all you need to do, if you find that that happens and you've got sections that AI has created a white background for, but on white text, or it's done a transparent background with white text, you want to come in here, you're going to go click like that, and you're going to go up here to your background. And if we change this background to black, that should now make everything on our page pop out. Fingers crossed. There we go. Everything's now showing. Okay, guys. So on these pages, you can asking the to that in a minute. Notice on your page, you're obviously going to have maybe buttons or opt-in forms and things like that. And that for me are the sections I like to then rebuild myself. Okay. So maybe you want to have a form, maybe you want to have buttons, whatever it be. They're the things I would like to go in and then add a manual section, a pre-built section that I created so I can change anything and create the automations. Because obviously, if you have an opt-in form or whatever actions are taking place from here, you don't want it just to be, remember what we say, talk about the customer journey. Think about the journey of that customer. It's not a case of just getting here and just giving them what they want. You want to get them here, give them what you're offering them, but think about what you want to do next. So for this, we want people to come in here, give us their first name, last name, email address. Then we're going to need to tag them as a new surgery registrant. We're going to want to send them a welcome email. We're going to want to register in Zoom and probably give them access to like an online space. Okay. So to do that, we need to then have the automations and workflows built in place off the back of everything. And to kick that off, we're going to have a form on this page instead of a button. All right. So what I'm going to show you now is if you go back in here and you say to AI, can you split this into 3 sections? First section is the top with the claim my spot button. Second is the main content all the way towards the second claim my spot button located at the base of the page. Third is the base of the page section with claim my space. Oh, my typing is awful. Button. Right, let's see if that works. With a bit of luck, that will now give me 3 HTML sections. Okay. Let's have a little look. So top section. Let's see what this, I'll give it some time. So now I'm going to be doing it this way. We want to create three different ones of these, three different code sections. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate those three. All right. To do that, you'll notice there's this little copy button there, that those two little squares. That means it duplicates. Okay. So let's see if Claude has created my first section yet. Da, da, da. Is it done it? Is it done it? Is it done it? Yes. So section one is now done. Right. Okay. So we're going to go back. So now I'm going to change the top section. Code is now going to delete this long old bit. Again, thank you for all your patience with this. I know it's never fun just watching somebody copy and paste text, but unfortunately, there's certain things I can't skip. Okay, save. Then we're going to have Claude do the second section, which we're a bit lucky it has now finished. Has it done the second section? No, still doing it. But you will now see, let's have a look. Let's save that. But you will now see, whilst that's thinking, when we go back to preview this, you now have this section and then it repeats again because that is section one that we asked it to do. And then that's the main page that was in the second block, right? So, is everyone following so far? Just let me know. I haven't had any engagement back in the chat for a bit, so let me know. Let me know this is all making sense. Cheers, Kev. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, where's section two? So then we've got section two. Boom. Section two is going to go in here. In fact, you know what? Let's we're going to do it this way. So now I've got to delete those things. Code. Boom. Open it out. In. Paste. Save. And we're going to take rid of that one. And we're going to go again. Add section. Code. Boom. Open editor. Get that section three. Where are you? Section three. Section three. There we go. Okay. In here. Save. Okay. So now save that. Open it up. And now we should have a whole page like we saw first time round. But now it will allow me to add things in here in between what we created. So now I want an opt-in form for this. So I'm going to add, and then we're going to go to form. Okay, select form. Now, to save some time, I created one earlier. If I can remember what I called it, that is. I called it, did I call it April? Or am I imagining, was it? Did I say one called April? There we go, surgery, 15th April. Perfect. Right. So you can add whatever you want in between these code sections, and they will now show up on your page. So let's have another look. So now you can see that I've slotted this in here. Obviously, I want to change the spacing at the top there to make it look a bit prettier. But you can see that it fits nicely, and I can edit this section as much as possible. And more importantly, I can now create an automation off the back of this form being completed, so it can achieve the job that I want it to do. Okay, does that all make sense, guys? Does that all make sense? And you can edit and change as much stuff in there as you like. Obviously, you do need to do a little bit of playing around with AI to make sure your sections are right, because obviously now I've got this form here. We don't need this save my free spot for Wednesday. Okay. We could probably just say complete the form below, which I can do by just asking Claude, please change the buttons to say complete the form below. All right. And obviously I can copy that. In fact, let's do what I said I was going to do and just make that a little bit prettier. So we're going to style, and we're just going to add a margin to the top of that. Or are we? You want margin or padding? Let's go margin. See what happens. And then I'm going to copy that again, and we're going to put that again at the very bottom. Okay. And then we're going to save that. And you will now see. So for example, if you wanted a logo at the top, you can put a logo at the top. And then when we click on here, it will now have my form in there, and then my form at the bottom as well. All right. So You do this, you talk back and forth to AI to get the page how you want it, get it to change colors you want, get it to change the sections. I mean, I done one the other day where I asked it to separate everything up into 10 different sections. So I had lots of autonomy about where I put things. Now, if I want to create this, but with nicer images in, what you can do is now say, let me see. I know I've got a logo, add files or photos. So first off, you can first off say, okay, in section two, can you add some relevant images images to make it more visually appealing? Question mark. Section two. Let's have a look, see what it does. Now, you can go back and forward like this, but what you can also do is upload logos, images of your own, and ask it to allocate space for it in certain HTML sections. Okay, let me search some relevant images. Image unavailable. Rather than put next time, make break a change. I'll build a visual appeal. Okay, right. So let's have a look at this. So this is what section did I say? Section two. So what this is doing now is going to automatically put in some images into section two for me. Okay. And what it will also do, and I'll show you again in a minute, once this is loaded. But once it's loaded, let me just check the questions. Oh, hold on. Are we done? No, it's not done yet. Marie asks, can I replace my old website with something like this? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. What I would recommend, just for your own sanity, is if you're going to use HTML to do it, do the blocks like we've done it, but then anything that involves linking, like click here or go here, I would make those sections build them yourself. Because if you ever have any issues or need to change things quickly, you're able to just go in and make those tweaks straight away without having to then, like we said at the start, having to worry or panic about the world of HTML and code copying. Yeah. Guys having a right old think about this middle section, isn't it? Okay. Any questions so far, guys? This is all making sense. Is this useful for you? Is it something you might have a play with? Is it not relevant to you at all? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Code next. Oh, James. So I think you might have missed that bit. So the question is, you're using Claude to generate the code, but where are you putting the code next? So what we have been doing, James, is creating code in Claude just by going back and forward with it, nothing crazy. Then you're copying it. We are using our ultimate business system to build everything on, which is like a version of Go High Level, but our own branded one and amended with all our own resources, support, and assets built into it. And what we are doing is opening a new page within a funnel, adding a code section. Code, see this? And then, so I could add that there, but remind me to get rid of it. And then you're opening code editor and pasting it in there. Okay, James, that makes sense, yeah? Just let me know you got that. So I now have a new section two. We're going to chuck that in section one, section two. And with a bit of luck, it has given us lots of new fancy pants images to go with the page. Now, as you will know, if you are using AI, sometimes it doesn't always do exactly what you want it to do first time. So, but with a bit of luck, your version 5. Oh, James, I'll send you some information in a second. So now we go down here. Oh, there we go. Look, so it's just added a few more images in here for us that are relevant and on brand as well. But you can also, Julie, what you can also do, I'll show you one more little thing here. But you can do this where we're going back to Claude. Okay. And I'm going to say in section 1, can you add my logo, please? I've attached it here. Now, you can either try and do this. Actually, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, I should have saved this earlier. Let me just find any logo that I've got. I would have downloaded one. Surgery, 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 Facebook ads. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Aha, nope. Oh, if I can't find it in the next 5 seconds, we'll skip this. And I'll just chuck in the image in just to see what it looks like. Come on. Where are you? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Okay, we'll skip that. But you can ask it, can I add a logo? Can you add my logo, please? Right. Now, what it will do now, or it should do, is give me that same. Oh, here we go. It gives you options. You can share your logo here. Alternatively, if you have a URL for your logo, just paste the link in here. That I do have. So it's giving me the option to upload the URL. So in a session before, we've talked about uploading assets into your media storage. So if you've got the logo or any specific images you want put on the page, you can upload them. So first off, log into our business system, go to media storage, come here. You can upload as many images as you like. Okay. Then once you've uploaded them, you can take these images. So get that link. Oh, do get link. And now I'm going to come back over here. Here is the logo link. And can you also put these images in section 2, please? And I'm going to give it a couple more images just to show you. Let's just go with, let's go with that one. Get link. Put luck. Boom. Put this image in section 2, please. Right, let's see what that does. So now it should take that link, embed it into the HTML copy. So when you copy and paste that section again, you will now have our logo at the top of the page. As I say, in theory, hopefully, I always have my fingers crossed with these things because demonstrations don't always work out as you hope they do sometimes. The prompts, I'm going to try this and check to Gemini, see if it works. Okay, bear with me a few seconds. Okay, section 1 is done. Here we go. Copy section 1. Over we go. Boom. Bam. Bip. Replace this. Okay. Julie, moment of truth. Let's see if it's worked. Okay, section 1 should now have, oh, where are we going? Up here. Oh, should now have our logo at the top. Should now have our logo at the top. Doesn't have our logo at the top. Did I save it? Did I save it? Or did I not? Did I put in the right copy? Did I put it in the right one? Hold on. Hold on. Ah, yeah, it has. So here we go. It squeezed the little logo up there. But I can now ask it to say, can you make it bigger in a more prominent place? Okay. And hopefully we'll just get section 2, which should have a new image, which I asked it to put in for us. Let's open code editor in section 2, get rid of this big bit. Thank you again for your patience whilst I do this. Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. Delete, paste, save, save. And here we go, grand finale. Drum roll, please. So we've got that logo there, and down here, there we go, boom. Oh, that's good. They've put it as a background in a place that should be sensible, which is there. Okay, so Julie, where are you? Julie. Is that makes sense? Yeah, that's answered your question? I hope. Good stuff. Okay, right. Let me open the chat a little bit more and answer some of these questions. So, first off, dependent on what you're building. So, for example, I was messing around on Gemini the other day to see what this was creating. Did I manage to sales page? No. Dog walk. Did I do a dog walking one? See if it showed it to me. So I done a dog walking page just really quickly and really basically on Gemini. Let me quickly show what that looks like. Obviously, the Claude is obviously better. I've got a paid Claude account, so it does give a lot better responses. But what I'm going to do is let me just add another block at the bottom here. I'm going to ruin this page now, but hey ho, all for the great good. So this is what Gemini created for me very quickly. Does need a bit of work if I remember, and I didn't give it much information to run off because it is obviously not something I have any knowledge about whatsoever. So let's save this section. Come on. There we go. So now you'll see at the very bottom. Okay. Obviously, this bit is very unrelated. So this from here. Okay. Oh, wait, was this, what was this one? Free starter kit. Oh, wait, no, this wasn't dog walking. This was a quick bit of content for an AI video asset. So you can see from here, it's creating me some nice content with a little offer. Okay, I've not edited that at all. So you can see all those different AI platforms can create content like this. It just depends how much you're working with it and how much your information you're able to give it. Obviously, if you're doing this for your own business, you will have a lot of assets and resources you can feed into it for it to pull information from. Okay. Right. Can we access the prompts? I'm going to try this on ChatGPT or Gemini, see if it works. Aaron, I've not particularly, the only prompt I really used was I've got a little secret resource that Roger gave me, but it's just about having that conversation with your AI platform, whatever you're using, whether it be ChatGPT or Gemini, feeding back and forward, having that conversation with it to flesh out that content and then section it so you can edit and tweak it, the bits in between. Peter, I'm not tech savvy, so this might be a daft question. Never a daft question, by the way. Why use the code instead of just asking Claude to do it for you? Well, that's exactly what it's done. But what I wanted to do, Peter, so the question was, why use the code instead of just asking Claude to do it for you? But what I've done, Peter, is I don't know if you've ever done anything with HTML before, but if you're not knowledgeable around coding, it is like looking at the matrix. It's just all those numbers and you can edit and change one or two things wrong and it'll mess up the whole page. Or you're scared of doing it, which I am. So what I do, I'm using AI, Claude, to create the content and design really quickly, faster than I could ever do it. And I throw together a lot of pages. Then we're sectioning out the bits that you may need to change, such as buttons, opt-in forms, Calendly links, whatever it be, and then adding those sections in manually in between the code. All right. So it saves you, for example, if you're not tech savvy, it saves you from having to mess around too much with any of the code. Okay. Whereas what we are able to then do is just mess around with pre-built things that we've built ourselves that are easy to edit and change. Okay. Yeah, where can I find James? Oh, James. Let me get you a link. So this is all built on our Ultimate Business System. We normally have I think it's like a 60-day trial, I think, free trial to get up and running on it. So if you look, it basically does everything. We use it. It does email marketing. We do all our demonstrations on it. And what I'll do is I'll drop some links in here at the end, guys, so you can get access to it. Any other questions? I know we're running 15 minutes early, but I'm always conscious on these sessions not to start anything new or to overrun. So I'd rather us wrap up this section and then we can pick things up again. Also, guys, anything in particular? Yep, there will be. In fact, okay. Right, hold on. Right. Let me get you guys some links. Oh, where did he put these? YouTube. That's the puppy. Right. Now then, if you need access to all our past sessions, replays, etc. Oh, no, I've not sent that to any of you. Right. I want to send it to everybody. Right. That link there that I've just sent to you all, this is the link to the YouTube channel. Can you please go there, like and subscribe to the channel? Because then when the sessions are posted up there and the recordings are posted up there, you will get a notification about them. All right. So please, if you haven't already done so, click on that link and go and do that for me now. It would be super duper duper kind of you. Okay. Now then, what else we got here? So can I copy and paste that link? We've got da 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 dum. And where was Care? Who was it that was asking about using this? Oh, right, James. If you are looking to try out our ultimate business system, uh, you can. I think this has got a 30-day trial. There we go. Let me send this to you now for 30 days access to. Yes. There we go. That should be going to everyone too. Good man, James. Thank you. What's on the agenda for next week and who is the speaker? But my guess is you have no idea. Will, I can tell you the speaker next week was going to be somebody else, but they've had to switch states. So next week, you get my pretty face again. How lucky are you? Or you're regretting the fact that I've just told you that, but hopefully not. So it will be me next week. Is there, guys, anything in particular you would like us to cover? Anything in particular? Doesn't matter if we've done it before. If you want me to recover anything, I'm trying to think of some of the topics we've done before. We have done page building, opt-in forms. We've done chatbot building. We've done lead magnet building. We've done what else have we done? How to make your first million. Marie, fantastic. We've done email campaigns. We've done workflows. We've done how to build quizzes. We've done voice bots. I won't cover voice bots because Vish is the man to do that with you. I mean, I could do the session, but Vish will do it so much better than I will. AI agents and workflows. Okay, okay. I think what did we do? Automated social media posting and automatic responses to DMs and things like that. Workflows. Anything else, guys? Post them in the chat, and if let's have a look. I'd like to more on marketing, ad sales. So once we create a digital product, cheapest, fastest way to get it out there. Okay. Really interested in setting up an AI agent that will answer phone queries. Okay, cool. Yep, no worries. We can do that. Okay, what I'm going to do is let's take some screenshots of what you guys are suggesting because it makes life a lot easier for us. So we haven't got to just come up with new stuff every week. You can ask it to replicate the format of any website. Is that possible? So, Julie, what you can do, the question is, I read somewhere that in Go High Level, you can ask it to replicate the format of any website. Is that possible or did I imagine it? No, that is kind of accurate. So, what you can do, if there is a page that has been built in ClickFunnels specifically, when you're building the page, you can add a new step. You can import the link or URL into here, and it will do its best to replicate that page for you. Okay. What you can also do with the AI function that we're testing out at the moment before releasing it, you can ask AI to build you a page within Go High Level using the other link. But obviously, you then need to go and do a load of editing because the formatting is never spot on. But if you've got pages built in ClickFunnels like we used to do before we got rid of that and just use this, there are a number of pages where, as a start of a 10, I'd be copying and pasting links across. Then I'd go in and then, some of the fonts might not quite align, or some of the the formatting on the colors and the brand schemes might just be slightly off, but it did save a lot of time. So yes, in answer to your question, yes, you can. Is it perfect? No. Okay. Um, yes, Will, I am familiar with Cherry Tree from many years ago. I think I met her at an event that we went to in Singapore or South Africa, maybe Johannesburg, it might have been. So yes, I do know Cherry Tree. Right. So, guys, are there any other questions? If not, we will wrap up and we'll be informing you of what we're doing next week when I make a decision on it. So, as always, guys, oh, one other thing. Oh, my name's Max, by the way. Sorry, I'm Max. I probably should have told you that at the start, shouldn't I? If you have enjoyed our sessions, if you have enjoyed our sessions, like what we do, please be kind enough to go and leave us a review. It's not hard. I know what it's like. Most of the time, people only leave reviews when things are bad. So, why not make the change of a habit of a lifetime and go and review us if you think we've been good? Yeah, most people only, you think about it. How many times, you know, normally most people just think, oh, I'm furious with something. I'm going to go and leave a bad review. Whereas, do something different today. If you've liked the session, go and drop a little message on Trustpilot for us. And then I tell you what, here's what we'll do. Here's the deal. If you leave us a nice review on Trustpilot, you can then contact me at max@internetbusinessschool.co.uk and ask me if there's anything we can do for you. So whether it maybe be help you out with a HTML build like we've just done for a page of yourself or something like that. If we can do it, I'll do it for you. Okay. Just as a way of saying thank you. All right. So if you want to leave us a review, do. If you don't, no problem. Thank you for coming as always. But yeah, max@internetbusinessschool.co.uk. Yep. So we will see you soon. Thank you guys. We will see you next. Well, I'll see you next week. Okay. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.